attention.
It was back in 1983 that Michel Gendreau seized the opportunity of starting up his own manufacturing company. Michel would follow his business instincts and his uncommon determination that have brought him to where he is today.
Before joining Garaga, I was a stockbroker. I had graduated from Laval University in 1978, and I had worked 2 years in the bakery as a general manager. Then I went stockbroker for 2 years, and I had the customer Sodexo Sapalache, that was a venture capital, who had invested in Garaga Door Limited, who went under in December '82. So I had the opportunity to buy the asset and start again the company at that time. My biggest motivation was in life was to have a business that I can manufacture something. I always wanted to make a product, to be able to innovate in the product and make something that it could be useful. So that was my biggest challenge, and that's why I had bought a manufacturing company that was Garaga at that time. I remember when I started the company, we had market research done by Pricewaterhouse, and we had research done by a research center about the equipment and everything. And the conclusion was to liquidate the company and find a job. And I remember Hélène was there, and she was pregnant of the twins at the same time. And so we had to make a decision to keep on going or quit. And I said, there's no way we're gonna give up. Tell them that the glass of water is half full instead of half empty, and I'll do the investment and develop the company to be successful.
1985, Garaga launches a new division, Garaga Insulation, specialized in the fabrication of polyurethane insulated sandwich panels. In 1986, at the Mercuriades Awards, Garaga receives a coveted prize that will have a huge impact on its future development.
In 1986, we had been awarded the Mercuriades, that's Quebec Chamber of Commerce Award for new businesses. We were very proud to be selected as the new business, and I think it helped a lot of the people inside the company and customer to recognize that there was something good we were doing at Garaga, and I am sure that had very positive element in the development of Garaga. When I first started, in 1983, we didn't need email to communicate to each other because we were all on the same desk, so it was easy to know what's happening. I did hire very good people that helped me to grow the company. And I remember the first key technical guy I hired was Louis Dallaire. And from there, I hired many people. I had Jean-François who joined for marketing. Daniel Gauvin made a few internship at Garaga, and he joined the company permanently. And Pierre Morin, Justin Dallaire, and we hired a lot of people since then to grow the company where we are.
The same year, Garaga produces its first raised panel garage door, which will be improved with a refined and deeper wood grain finish in 1989. More space becomes a necessity in 1987. The company relocates on the east side of St. George.
When I first started the company in 1983, we were in a rent building of 7,500 square feet. And we did the move in 1986 in a building we bought in eastern side of the town, which were 7,000 feet, and we expanded 8,000 feet to make it 15,000 feet. And from there, we grew the company until 1990, where we had Fernand Chartrand, who joined us to do the manufacturing of the hardware.
In 1990, Garaga acquires another building to manufacture their own hardware. 8 years later, Garaga's hardware plant doubles in size to 7,000 square feet. The Manic 5 hydroelectric dam project begins in 1991, and Garaga lands a $2.5 million contract to produce over a mile of door sections per day for the next 6 months.
In 1990, we felt the economy was slowing down, and we needed extra sales, and we had the opportunity to sell to Hydro-Quebec a wall panel built from a garage door panel, and we did it successfully. We had great challenge to convince them, but it was a great realization for all our people, and we had about 42 kilometers long put all together the quantity of the panel we did build, and we were very happy with the success of that project.
1992 brings on another highly needed expansion of the St. George's plant. With the launch of the Standard Plus steel door in 1993, Garaga can now compete and fulfill market demand for Western Canada as well as the northeastern United States. In 1995, Garaga establishes a base in Ontario and opens a new manufacturing facility in Barrie.
The biggest challenge we had faced in the last 25 years was probably when we did implement the new factory in Barrie. At that time, we did invest $5 million, and after the first year of operation, we had almost $1 million less in sales with 2 plants. That put up a lot of pressure to find solutions, to find more sales, and that's where Jean-François came out with the Garaga Expert program that we launched the next spring to help to build the business.
1996. The St. George's plant expands again. 20,000 square feet are added to bring the hardware and door production under one roof. Garaga also launches the Garaga Experts program, a network of professional garage door dealers.
So if we have a happy customer, then we can have work and grow the company.
1997 brings on an expansion of the Barrie plant in Ontario, allowing for the manufacturing of a new product, the Standard 138. In 1998, yet another 9,200 square feet are added to the St. George's plant. 3 years later, the decision is finally made to break ground for a brand new 128,000 square feet state-of-the-art facility in St. George's Industrial Park.
The biggest challenge we had faced in 2000 when we took the decision to relocate to the new facility was to still be owner of the old building and build a new building. And I thought that we would be able to sell the old building pretty quick, but it didn't turn out that way. So we still own the old building, but we do rent on many people until we sell it to somebody.
In 2001, Garaga innovates again by launching 2 new door designs, the Standard Plus Mix and the Standard Plus XL. In 2005, the Barrie facility must make room for a new production line. 30,000 square feet are added for the launch of the Alterna and G8000 doors. Garaga asserts its market leadership position by launching its first steel carriage house door, the North Hatley, followed 2 years later by the Eastman Estate. So
we had to move from functionality to design in the market.
Michel Gendreau has worked relentlessly for 25 years. With the support of his family and a highly qualified team of dedicated people, he has continuously provided his customers with high-quality products and services through all these years.
I realized today that it was very challenging for the family, being out, a lot of time, especially the first 5 years. I was playing all the role, the salesman, the purchasing manager, the R&D guy, everything. And it was very intense. But I think my biggest reward today is to find out that my two sons joined the company, and that Isabelle is going to join us in a couple of years, and that's my best reward, to make sure the company will keep on going with very involved family people. I think the next step at Garaga is to keep up with innovation and try to have our people very much empowered on every aspect of the business, and we have to lead if we want to keep to be ahead of the competition. So that's the main goal and challenge we have to go over day after day. I think the biggest challenge is to keep up with the quality, with good people, and try to be the best in the industry. And I want to make sure my family is taking over the business for the long run and be there for forever.
Garaga has become an important garage door manufacturer in North America with a name that is recognized and respected throughout the industry.